Hello student, you are most welcome here in Integral classes. Now we will continue here question number 8 from exercise 1.1. In a question number 8 we have given show that the relation R in set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 given by the relation AB where A minus B is an even number is equivalence. We will prove here it is an equivalence relation. So student, as we know that for equivalence relation, first we will prove all three conditions. First is reflexive and symmetric, and last is transitive. Now firstly we will write here relation here. Relation is now A, B which are belongs to this set A. Now we will put the value of A which we have given always even number. So 1 minus 2 is a odd. Now 1 minus 3. The first is 1, 3. Second 2, 4. And 3, 5. These relation we will get, and 1 is also 1, 5. These all 4 pairs we will get in a relation which are we have given. Now for reflexive, what is the condition of reflexive? If A belongs to A comma A belongs to R, it means A minus A equal to 0, and we know that 0 is a even number. So R is reflexive here. Now second is symmetric. For symmetric, how can we will prove here? If A comma B belongs to R, so it should be B comma A belongs to R. For this implies that here A comma B means A minus B is even number. So now we will write here minus sign, we will take outside of a bracket, and we should write here like this: minus in a bracket B minus A is even number. So B minus A is an even number. So implies that B comma A element of R. So student, R is symmetric. Now next is for transitive. Now for transitive we will consider here 3 pair. For transitive we will consider here 3 pair. What is the definition for transitive? If A comma B belongs to R and B comma C belongs to R, then implies that A comma C should be belongs to R. What is the meaning of A comma B? It means A minus B is an even number and B minus C is an even number So implies that A minus C should be an even number. So A comma C belongs to R. So R is transitive. Now R is here reflexive, symmetric and transitive. All three conditions follow this relation. So R is equivalence relation. Now next part of question number 8 is show that all elements of 135 are related to each other and all elements of 24 are related to each other. Here is 3 part of this question also. So we will solve here one by one. First is show that all elements of 135. So suppose we have given it is the A part 4, 1, 3, 5. Now if we will write here in a relation 1 minus 3, then we will get 2. Again 1 minus 5 also get 4 and 3 minus 5 also get 2. As we observe here, in all these conditions we will get even number. So all element of 135 are related to each other. Now B part is all element of 2, 4. So again for 2, 4 we should write here 2 minus 4 equal to 2, which is a even number. So it is also true for all element of 2, 4 are related to each other. Now third part is 135. No element 135 is related to any element of 2, 4. So for third part 135 and 2, 4. Now 1 minus 2 equal to 1. 1 minus 4 equal to 3. 3 minus 2 equal to 1. 3 minus 4 equal to 1. In all of these conditions we will get odd number. So the answer is no element of 135 is related to any element of 2, 4. Next question, question number 9. Show that each of the relation on R in the set of A, X is belongs to Z. Z is an integer and X is lie between the 0 and 12. We have given here two questions. First we will solve here first question. R is relation is given AB. A minus B is a multiple of 4. Now we will prove here this relation is a equivalence. Then after solve the equivalence proof, find the set of all elements related to 1 in each case. So now first we will write the here set A 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now relation R is given here. R is what? R is AB and A minus B is a multiple of 4. So for a equivalence relation, first we will prove here reflexive. For reflexive, now if A element A belongs to R, implies that A minus A equal to 0 and 0 is a multiple of 4. So R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Now for symmetric, what is the condition for symmetric? If A, B belongs to R, then implies that B, A should be belongs to R. Now A, B belongs to R. It means A minus B is a multiple of 4. Now we will write here, take minus sign outside and we should write here like this, and is a multiple of 4. So now implies that B minus A is a multiple of 4. So implies BA belongs to R. So R is what? R is symmetric. Now third is for transitive. Now transitive, we will consider here 3 pairs. What is the condition of transitive? If AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, then implies that AC should be belongs to R. Now if AB belongs to R means A minus B is a multiple of 4, and B, C belongs to R means, and B minus C is a multiple of 4. So now we should add them. Now we will get here A minus C. So implies that AC belongs to R. So now student, R is transitive. So now R is follow here 3 conditions. R is a reflexive, symmetric, transitive. So R is an equivalence relation. Now second is set of elements which are related to 1. So implies that if A element of A, then A1 belongs to R. It means which element we will select from a set A, they are multiple of R. So as we observe here, if we will doing here, take 1 minus 1, 0. So it is a multiple of 4. Now second, 2 minus 1, we will get 1. It is not a multiple of 4. Now again we will take 5. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4 and 9 minus 1 equal to 4. So answer is 1 minus 1 equal to 0. 5 minus 1 equal to 4 and 9 minus 1 equal to 4, which all are the multiple of 4. So the set is 1, 5, 9 is the answer. In part of this question we have given other relation is R, A, B, A equal to B, and set is also same A 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is to 12. Now first we will solve here for symmetric, not symmetric, first we will solve here reflexive. Now for reflexive, if AA belongs to R implies that A equal to A. So we know that all is number equal to itself. So R is reflexive. Now for symmetric, condition of symmetric, A, B belongs to R, then implies that A equal to B. So implies here B equal to A, we should write here. So now implies that B, A belongs to R. It means R is symmetric here. Now for transitive. Now for transitive we will take here 3 pairs if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R. So implies here, we will imply here A equal to B and B equal to C. Now for these both we should write here, we can write here A equal to C. So now implies that A equal to C what? AC belongs to R. So R is transitive. Now R is follow all three conditions: reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So R is an equivalent relation. Set of element related to 1. For this we will here take A is belongs to A, A1 is belongs to R. So now if we will put here A equal to 1. So what is the value of 1? If we will put here 1 equal to 1. So the answer is one element is related to 1. Now question number 10. Give an example of relation symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. First of all we will consider here, let A is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the set of A. Now we will write here a relation which are 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 4 and 4, 2. Now we will prove here this example, this relation is a symmetric, neither reflexive and nor transitive. So firstly we will prove here for reflexive. For reflexive, if here is 1, 1, that kind of relation is not exist here. So R is not reflexive. Now for symmetric. If 1 2 belongs to R, implies that 2 1 is also belongs to R. These two pair are belongs to R. So R is symmetric. Now for R is transitive. So now for transitive we will consider here an example. If 1 2 belongs to R and 2 1 belongs to R, so it should be implies that 1 1 belongs to R. But as we observe here, in this relation we will not get this type of pair. So 1 1 is not belongs to R. So R is not transitive. Now second part is we will prove here a relation which are transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. So first we will consider a relation is 1 2 2 3 and 1 3. Now for reflexive, if A belongs to R, so here we observe here that 1 1 2 2 this kind of pair is does not exist in a relation R. So A not belongs to R. So R is not reflexive. Now second is symmetric. Now for symmetric, if here 1 2 belongs to R but implies that 2 1 is not belongs to R. So R is not symmetric. Now for transitive, if 1 2 belongs to R and 2 3 belongs to R, so implies that 1 3 also belongs to R. These three pair are all are exist in our relation, which we will take as an example. So R is transitive here. Now third is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. So I will consider here our relation R is 1 1 3 4 4 3 and 2 2. So now for reflexive. For reflexive, if AA belongs to R, then R is reflexive. So as we observe here, here is 1 1 2 2. This type of relation is exists. Now for symmetric. For symmetry, here if AB or 3 4, as we consider AB belongs to R, so implies that BA also belongs to R. So 3 4 belongs to R and 4 3 belongs to R. So R is symmetric. Now for transitive. for transitive, we will consider here three pair. Suppose if 1 belongs to R and 2 belongs to R, so it should be 1 belongs to R. But here is 1 not belongs to R in our relation. So R is not transitive. Number 4 is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Now we will take here set A as our previous question we have taken A 1 2 3 4. So we have to write. We will write here relation between them is 1 1 2 1 2 2 1 3 and 2 3. So now for reflexive here 1 1 and 2 2 elements of R. Here is also elements of R. So AA belongs to R, therefore R is reflexive. Now second is symmetric. Now for symmetric, here as we observe here, if we will take here 2 1 belongs to R, it implies that 1 2 also belongs to R. But here is it should not be a exist in this relation. So AB belongs to R but BA not belongs to R. So R is not symmetric. Now for transitive, 2 1 belongs to R, 1 3 belongs to R. So implies that 2 3 is also belongs to R. As we observe here, all three pairs are exist here in this relation 1 2 1 and 1 3 and 2 3. So AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R. So implies that AC also belongs to R. So R is transitive. Thank you for watching video.